They want the ball first. Josh McCormick back to kick for the Tigers. Returnable for Ennis. Brought down just past James Peoples, the running back, saying back to pass on first down. Catch made. There's Ennis.
The headlines last week, but expect the offense to give them a run for their money today.
Peoples gets the carry.
So Ohio State wants to take every chance they can get.
End around to the outside. Ennis will pick up a first down just past the 40-yard.
It'll be fun game planning, trying to slow down this Ohio State offense.
There's Tate, his first catch. Staying in bounds, keeping down in 2 for Ohio State. Pass, there's Smith, first catch of the day. It's a first down for the Buckeyes and the swarming defense.
We'll see throughout the day the blocking from Ohio State's wide receivers.
Saying down the middle, catch, going to the house, touchdown Buckeyes. Will Kazmarek for 4. Jay Fielding.
The veteran tight end, Will Kazmarek, running right down the seam on the RPO right there. If you're going to put a linebacker on these Buckeye tight ends, you're in for a very long day. It's a great way to be rewarded for all the hard work he did.
Longest play of the season for the Buckeyes at 47 yards. Fielding kicks it through the back of the end zone by plenty. The quarterback for Grambling State. Back to pass into the flat. And a good gain on
your passes. Great start. Bigger test today, though.
Oh my goodness, swarming defense.
Caleb Downs right there, the boogeyman as I call him.
Creeping up towards the line of scrimmage, and a flag flies. Just 2 penalties against Ohio State last week. Referee Andy Special.
Offside defense, number 96, moving into the...
He's on the bottom of your screen. T-set looking to the flat again. And a nice slip. Trey Bradford, the setback. T-set to pass again. Flushed out. And right on the stop is Caleb Downs. Nowhere to go.
No one has better closing speed in college football than Caleb Downs. So much fun competition. Whether it's Caleb or Jeremiah Smith, those 2 guys are competing for the best and the second best players in all of college football. And that's a big tight end out there.
Heat coming. T-set gets rid of it to the outside. And they're going to be short. Brandon Ennis to receive the punt. Takes a Grambling State bounce inside the 15-yard line. Stops. First drive netted a touchdown for Ohio State. Saying back to pass again. Goes for Smith, wide open. Jeremiah Smith down the sideline. Touchdown, Buckeyes. I knew that playbook is wide open, Jake.
I was going to say, it's only a matter of time before we see the explosive potential of Ohio State's offense. And word to the wise, Jeff, you might want to cover Jeremiah Smith with at least 1 guy. You probably need 2 guys. And throws. It's the reason he was a 5-star recruit, #1 quarterback in his recruiting class.
Kicks it through the back of the end zone again. Let's go out to Chicago. Dave Revson for a game break.
Oh, Jeff, incredible.
Corian Moore, a 5-star freshman at wide receiver the Ducks are excited about. He gets the comps to Jeremiah Smith, but got to do it for constantly goes out of his way to mention him when talking to the media.
Handoff, Eaton tripped up and brought down. Sonny Styles using that defensive front last week on the blitz. T-set avoids 1. T-set throws incomplete.
Well, here comes the pressure off the left side of your screen. It's a nickel pressure. So Grambling State thinks they have 5 for 5 right on the line of scrimmage. He just missed the sack. That's number 7, Jermaine Matthews, the defensive player of the game last week for Ohio State. But good luck identifying where the pressure's coming from and who.
Ennis back to get another punt. Schifano lets it loose. Fair catch called for. And Ennis
That was dangerous.
That was very dangerous. Good hands there.
And continuing to grow into that player we know he can be.
First play of the third drive goes to Peoples, wide open. He's got a first down. To go the longest 90 yards back in 13 against Cal. Sand goes down the middle again. Jelani Thurman, the tight end, inside the 30-yard line for another first down. Gashing this defense.
Thurman, another freak at 6'6", 250.
Outside again, Smith puts a foot down, wrapped up, and two Tigers bring him down after a gain of 5.
That tight end.
Sand looking backside, another catch made. Bennett Christian, I should say Max Clare, 86.
It's a tight end.
Donaldson in the backfield, another catch. Kasmerick brought down inside the 10.
The continuation of that here this afternoon.
Second down and 3. Pitch, it's on the ground. Who's got it? Ohio State has possession. C.J. Donaldson couldn't handle the pitch from Sand.
Let's see what happened here. Was it a bad pitch or just? No, that's right in the pocket. That's a mistake there by Donaldson, and really the first negative play to end some of this massive momentum.
To the outside. Yes! Touchdown, Carnell Tate.
Highlight play last week, a highlight play now this week. They don't have a wide receiver 2 here in Columbus. They just have multiple wide receiver 1s. How about the location on the back shoulder throw here by Julian Sand? And Carnell Tate going up strong, proving it there. That is definitely a touchdown by number 17.
Foot down, Carnell Tate. Extra point up and good. 21-0. 11
The
minutes.
protection has been outstanding as well. I mean, Sand's just sitting back there, completely comfortable in the pocket.
Another kickoff through the back of the end zone for field. Handoff up the middle.
One team that is able to say that.
And we'll get a whistle on this second down play. Smart, physical, and the thing that we heard from all the coaches and even the players, they are so hungry after winning it all last year.
Defense.
T-set sets up the bubble screen. Nice catch. Good blocking in front out across the 30-yard line. Brings up a third down. Tylon Williams with a reception for Grambling State.
And this is a really nice play with Ohio State bringing the pressure. You see number 3, Lorenzo Styles, nickel pressure once again. And T-set feels that and throws into the pressure. Gets the ball out quick, so there is no sack potential.
Third and short handoff and a first down for Grambling State. Good run by Bradford.
Prepared and doing their own check.
T-set looking to the corner, short, good coverage.
DC with the Giants, and Patricia just feels like it's the best way, like you said, Jake, just to stay connected to his players.
Caden Curry. T-set to the outside, catch. They're going to run it, and Grambling State's going to get it, and even more to the outside. Andre Cruz comes up with a first down and much more for Grambling State, gain of 19.
He did a good job fighting through some of those arm tackles from Ohio State, but I give a ton of credit to Grambling's offensive line. They won at the point of attack. They generated movement up front. And Andre Cruz, he's 5'10", 200. One of the challenges with those shorter running backs, sometimes they get lost.
First time in Ohio State territory. T-set to the outside. That's George again on the catch. Man miss and hammered by Sonny.
Forever, it seems like. Help lead Dylan Raiola and the Cornhuskers to a Week 1 victory.
Going to get another procedural penalty on Ohio State.
Offside. Defense, number 96. Movement forward in the neutral zone causing the offense to react. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Big games last year for the Buckeyes. Handoff goes to Cruz. Picked up that fourth down conversion. Pushes from Columbus. T-set over the middle and too high. There's 5 minutes of clock on this drive. T-set, empty backfield. T-set, incomplete. Igbinosun on the coverage. Never got any freedom. He was looking for Baron Miles.
It was aggressive, but then you see Sonny Styles and Arvell Reese, they both dropped out of it. Jermaine Matthews was playing very similar to
and he missed it wide right. First attempt of the year for Caballero, and he pushed it. Scoring opportunity missed for Grambling State.
Well, it's always a huge point of pride for any great defense, any defense in general.
Traditional set for Ohio State. The handoff goes to Donaldson. Donaldson slips one, and then gang tackled.
That's Michigan State.
Play action. Sayin checks it down underneath, and he'll pick up a first down.
Why not? Why not just take the easy completions and move the sticks?
More tempo. Good blitz pickup to the outside. Wide open. Smith. Another first down and out of bounds. Getting close to the 45-yard line.
Great catch on that blitz pickup by Donaldson. It takes all 11 for Ohio State to reach their full potential. Watch this. They're bringing nickel pressure off the right side of your screen, and Donaldson, he's a big back at 235 pounds, stones the blitzer, and that gives Sayin a clean pop.
Motion man was Bo Jackson. Sayin going for it all down the middle. He's got Tate. Catch inside the 20.
How about the play calling here by Brian Hartline too? Send a man in motion. You see the safeties come downhill to trigger, and Carnell Tate in one-on-one coverage. Good luck, but what a great
13. Trying to match Will Howard, and he will right there. Catch out of the backfield. That was Ennis.
Man of this offense.
Sayin end zone touchdown. Jeremiah Smith, number 2 for him in the first half. 119 yards. As fielded, treated to an offensive explosion. Julian Sayin and company. Returnable for Grambling State. Tylon Williams will not get to the
more special.
Handoff up the middle. Stonewalled and brought down. Tony Phillips, the running back, gets the carry. T-set. Caleb Downs.
And they send Sonny Styles. Complete confusion here from T-set. See, he accounts for Caleb Downs as if he were a blitzer, but Downs drops right into that slant.
Peoples in the backfield. Peoples on the carry. Getting to the outside. Brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Good run. Handoff. Peoples. Got a first down and out of bounds. Peoples still in the backfield. Tate in motion. Tate's going to get it. Nice hit. Tate survives. He's inside the 5. Looking to the outside, and it's intercepted. That was Raby again. Came in and had the big
mistake from Julian Sayin. You see on the left hash going all the way out to the far side of the field. You cannot be late on this throw, because it gives the defensive back, Raby, a chance to undercut it. And that's exactly what happened right there. Had a chance to get that ball out if it was thrown earlier.
On the 1-yard line for Grambling State. Handoff up the middle. State on the second down play. T-set to the outside, open, and a catch. Incomplete.
I think he caught that.
Keith Jones was the intended receiver. The official coming down saying he was out of bounds.
Ruling on the field was an incomplete pass. Third down.
Oh. First down. T-set to pass again. T-set. Running out of time. He's going to run. He's got some space and finally slides. Handoff up the middle. And a pickup of 3. T-set to the outside. And a nice tackle on Keith Jones. T-set goes across the middle, incomplete. He had a man open in space, Jordan Bride, but Bride dropped it. 4th down coming up.
And you got to make these opportunities when you get the chance. He had a ton of space. Ohio State was in man-to-man coverage, and He put that right on the upfield shoulder for
Jordan to go up to Bride. Say, hey, it's all right. Hang with us. Building blocks. Ooh, penalty marker down. Innes on the return. Innes tripped up. Nice play by the long snapper, Peyton Huff, who got down and made the play.
I didn't see what the penalty was. It's right at the line of scrimmage, though. Okay, false start or illegal formation at Grambling State.
Do you want to make them re-kick? Yeah. Saw this last week at Oregon, Jake.
Illegal formation. Offense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Fourth down.
That Ryan Day's been trying to work on, the punt returning. Wants to see an improvement for a few years and an opportunity for Brandon Innes.
Already going to be better. Innes has it. And again, it was the long snapper that was in on the stop. In that conversation with Julian Sain, who's going to pass again. The outside, there's Tate.
Why is what you're seeing today? They just have so many weapons. You need a point guard, a ball distributor, like you're seeing right here.
Innes with blockers in front of him. Innes out of bounds.
You bet on.
Peoples to the outside and brought down by the
Minnesota transfer.
Play action, Sain. First pressure he's seen all day. Sain going to tuck it and run out of bounds. Timeout. Innes in motion.
Great
handoff. Donaldson down the right sideline. Donaldson inside the 10. Roberts on the field for the first time. He goes in motion. Donaldson's got it. Donaldson up the middle inside the 5 here. Again, Donaldson goes right up the middle. Brings up third down, just the CI. Give it to Donaldson up the middle. Donaldson pushes through for the touchdown.
Well, how about this too? C.J. Donaldson started his career at West Virginia. Technically, he was listed as a tight end, so running behind number 83, the freshman tight end, Nate Roberts. Second straight week where he's just road grading, playing that fullback position. And Donaldson, there's an art to scoring down inside the 5 where the field gets shorter.
Up and through for the extra point for Fielding. 35-0 under.
He's been with Ryan Day for nearly a decade now. They spent so much time together, and he talks about how valuable their relationship is and what it meant for his comfortability in such a big that we've seen in Ohio State history.
Go up the middle.
Gonna get a false start somewhere on the left side of the line there.
False start. Offense number 52. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
T-set to pass. T-set runs out of bounds and pushing out of bounds. Ooh, big hit on the sideline. 16 seconds to go. They're going to run it. Bradford tries to slip out and then swallowed up by a slew of Buckeyes. And that will more than likely end.
And that is driven by the bands. And there's 2 of the best today. What a treat.
And to have the alumni here, having our director Andrew Blaustein working in
number 6, the freshman Devin Sanchez.
Handoff goes to Eaton and swallowed up in the backfield. Caden McDonald, and the ball popped out. They didn't stop play, and it's a touchdown for Ohio State. Riley Pettyjohn picked the ball up and scored.
How about that? That's what this second half is about. The youth, the future of Ohio State. Pettyjohn, true freshman, but let's take a look at it here.
It was McDonald initially, and
that is out. The ball's low.
See if he still has control of this with a leg down or a knee down. Looks like
that looks like
loose.
It's coming loose, yeah.
Caden McDonald, who had a huge game against Texas, 8 tackles, 10 seconds into the second half as Fielding puts another one through.
Double take. You look familiar. Did your dad play at Syracuse?
And a touchback for Fielding and the Buckeyes.
With each other's performances.
Thanks so much, Brooke. Going to get a new quarterback in. They're going to get a pick today.
That was his other bold prediction, okay?
We'll see. Oh, there's a pick.
Is it?
Yes, an interception.
It's a good chance to kind of think about Ohio State's secondary here as we prove that this was a catch. And it may not be. But, you know, Jeff, the depth of Ohio State's wide receiver room will get discussed consistently. I think the depth of the cornerback room may be just as good.
Officials are going to see where Ashton Fry is going to go on this third down. He dumps it across the middle in a first down for Grambling State.
So now these are the opportunities for the young guys and the second and third string to prove to Coach Day and Patricia and Hartline that they can be trusted. And then you allow them to practice against your best veterans every single day.
Ooh, nice catch. Wow. And a hit from Fry to pass. Fry across the middle, deflected. That was Pettyjohn, got his hand in there to knock it away. Fourth down.
It's a really nice job. Football's a game of matchups, and a lot of offensive coordinators like their running backs on a linebacker. That's Trey Bradford, who had 1 catch for 22 yards. He's an impact receiver and pass catcher as a running back.
Bryson Rogers is back deep to receive this punt. Trying to return a reverse field. He's got some open grass out there. Made a man miss. He gets the mid.
Let's see, yep.
Bryson Rogers, junior.
Yep. It's subtle, it's close, but this is
It's just enough.
Emphasis. Yep, exactly.
We've seen that before. Think about Cooper DeJean, Iowa, a few years ago.
Trying to eliminate.
Keenholt's in the game, hands it off to Peoples, up the middle.
Gets juice. He's probably more like the Travion Henderson.
Threw behind his intended receiver. That was Rogers. Got hit, but it's a first down.
Their back's fresh.
Keenholt sets up the wide receiver screen in.
Even though he didn't win the starting job.
Handoff goes to Peoples, right side. Peoples tries to hurdle a man and gets out of bounds. Got 3/4 of the way there. Jalen Guillard. He got the business end of that knee.
I think if he jumped a little bit sooner, he might have cleared him. I've never gotten that high even on a trampoline running back.
Keenholt's going to run with it. Keenholtz is going to pick up a first down. Just enough. Did not play at all last year. 3 games in his freshman year. Peoples. Ooh, man, he got rolled.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Number 11. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
Let's see.
Called Devin Williams on it, and I don't.
All right, that's Bo Jackson, number 25 in at running back.
Keenholtz to throw wide open. He's got David Adolph.
Out drives. It was drives based on explosion.
Across the middle. That's a first down and near the 10-yard line for Bryson Rogers.
Nice throw there by Keenholtz. It's basically a quick play action. One-man read. It's single high safety, and Rogers is running that post route.
Jackson on the carry. Up the gut. Bo Jackson. Touchdown, Buckeyes. End zone. 1 carry, 1 touchdown in his collegiate career. And the kick is up and good. Zayan had just 1 incompletion. There's only been 1 ball that has hit the turf by a quarterback today for Ohio State. All right, let's go out to Chicago. Up the middle, good run by Cruz. Second big run of the day for Andre Cruz for Grambling State. First down and 10. Handoff again to Cruz, and he is level. Pettyjohn again. He had the touchdown, and now he's got a stick.
Ryan Day said this defense is playing with a different type of swagger, a different type of energy. My goodness, what a shot. Right there in the middle of your screen. You can't miss him. We've called his name a ton. The true freshman, Riley Pettyjohn, meets you in the hole. Talk about pad level, double leg takedown, and pops the ball out, Jeff.
Ohio State West. West gets the carry over the right side. West. Keenholz to the outside. Making a man miss. Mylan Graham inside the 15-yard line. He could shimmy and shake.
Mylan Graham was the star of Ohio State spring ball. He's only a sophomore, but man, they were talking about him like he might be the next great Buckeye wide receiver. And a great job being patient. Nice strong hand catch, and what he does analysis.
Oh yeah? West puts his foot down. West is in. Touchdown. Isaiah West was going west.
Both Isaiah West and Bo Jackson, I know these guys got NIL money these days. They deserve to take the O-line and tight ends out to eat, because both of the young running backs' touchdowns were effectively untouched into the end zone. Ryan, great to see him back out on the football field.
Philly kid.
Fun.
Scored. I mean, you can really lay somebody out one of those things. No version of the bubble boy. 56-0.
He'll tape every single day. He's got all the talent in the world, but going against those guys, it forces you to be at your best every day.
Oh, blown up in the backfield. Another tackle for loss. TJ Alford coming down the line for a loss of 2.
How about the passion, too? I mean, look, this game is far.
Second down and 12. Headed off on the inside. Alford again in on the
getting everybody set up.
Fry to pass. He's in trouble. Down he goes. Zion Grady comes up with a sack.
There's freshman phenoms all over the field right now. The next one there is Zion Grady, number 15, 6'4", 260 pounds. He's a 4-star, but by now you guys probably expect that 4-star, 5-star. Pick your poison. There's number 15. Great technique too, not leaving his feet.
State.
They think Grady has a chance to be really, really special.
They hand it off, going up the middle and into Grambling. Jackson again on the carry, trying to slip through a tackle. He's got a first down though. Well, the youth on that front right now for Ohio State, right up the middle. Bo Jackson to the 25-yard line.
Great technique there by Ian Moore. Just so works out. We talk about this. Watch him hit the high hip and then climb. Watch him get to the hip of the D tackle. Right there, push, climb, and then give Bo Jackson a butt to run off of. Nice pad level, skip. Feel the D tackle move down, climb up to your second level. There's 83, Nate Roberts sealing a
Ian Moore to pass. Keenholz across the middle. Thurman. Another first down for the Buckeyes.
The offensive line play.
Jackson back in at running back. Jackson gets the carry, follows that offensive line, and pushed. Jackson on the carry again, down to the. That's a bad business decision. High snap. Ooh, and brought down in the backfield is Jackson.
A touchdown here.
It's 4th and 2. Play action pass, looking middle, and touchdown. They go to a different tight end. Jelani Thurman for the score.
At the BTN camp tour, and I'm watching Thurman get matched up against Caleb Downs, and we know Caleb Downs. He's in great position. He's got Thurman covered, but look how big and long his arms are. It just didn't matter. He was able to go up and pluck the ball like catching a rebound.
63 to nothing.
They have at wide receivers. How could you possibly stop them? There's just so many weapons, and I give credit to Brian Hartline. It's not easy to make sure everyone feels like they're being fed, but doing a great job of that today.
Think about how their
Team win. And that's what Hartline said. You know, it's whatever it takes to lead your team to victory.
Keenholz ran the offense in the third. Another carry. Good gain for McClendon. Pickup of McClendon. Stop.
About the defense, it's when they initially went out to get Jim Knowles. Nice tackle.
Standing tackle on the. Plenty of tests moving forward as Fry trying to sneak through the defense and picks up a couple.
Freshmen in second and third strings.
Third down for Grambling State. Incomplete pass. So far this season, they've allowed just one touchdown.
Pretty good start. Pretty good start.
Pretty good. We'll take a Grambling State bounce inside the quarterbacks today. Just 2 incompletions. One has hit the ground as West keeps it on the ground. 2 on the right side of the offensive line right now. Keenholz going to carry, get to the outside and out of bounds for a first down.
Okay, that time was the right guard, right tackle. Watch them shock Grambling State. Watch right, 72, 71. They're right there. Bang, knock him back, put him on skates, seal the edge.
St. Clair hands it off. West again. Takes a shot. Just trying to refine it. Hand it off again to West. Barrels his way.
Backing it up.
Back to pass St. Clair across the middle, and it's caught. That's Roberts. His first catch now all the time.
They looked at us and said, number 83, Nate Roberts, might be one of the best young ones we've ever had here. So even though not the easiest catch, but I'm sure he would agree that if it touches your hands, you got to come down with it.
First punt of the day. Fair catch called for. That was Nick McClarty.
Styles, but Ryan Day will tell you, look, we got a long way to go.
And speaking of long way to go, here's the state.
And they look like a completely different team from that moment. And they responded perfectly to bring home the national title.
So the handoff.
Okay, we're done.
Keep that clock moving. And so much time to prepare for that one game. We talked about it early on in this contest. Fry goes to the outside, incomplete. Brings up third down. Incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He's a trusted member of Ohio State's defense, but doesn't matter. They're going to need him. You need depth to make another run, so that's what he's working towards right now.
16-yard line. That's where we will see St. Clair in the offense. St. Clair back at quarterback. Hand it off. Big hit. Jackson lowers the shoulder. The skill set.
Same body type.
St. Clair across the middle. Oh, what a hit. Oh, man. You could see that coming from a mile away. He was trying to hit Phillip Bell in stride, and he got hammered.
You know, and it's on both guys here, too. So, Bell, that's a freshman. Ooh, you know, at some point, I don't know the rules for the offense. We were always taught you can settle down if it's zone coverage. So you don't want to run into a big hit, but you also don't want to throw your guy. Like that counter.
Run it again, up the gut. Cut into the outside, there goes Jackson. And out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Bo Jackson in his first collegiate game. And he knows exactly what he's doing.
I think his role is just going to continue to increase as the season goes on. Great job sealing it by the first puller. There is the tight end pulling around. And taking on the linebacker. And Bo Jackson just up and through. They talk about him like he can be really, really, really special. Had a great fall camp.
Football player you want to take after. West goes left side for 4-ish.
Back to the counter.
And leading the way for West, who gets across the 20-yard line. Third down. There they go. He called it. You know the formation. There goes West for a first down. Well, worked on the previous play. Run it again.
All right, here's the calls too. We're going to go another level. Right guard, right tackle. We call this a deuce. These two have here and then up. Then you're pulling. Running backs up through. There goes your deuce. Bang. First puller. Brody, got to hit somebody, but it's a first down.
And we got a jump from Grambling State. 8 of 19. The one incompletion was an interception at the goal line.
Yeah. Pretty good day, all things considered.
Offside with contact. Defense, number 15. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Have it somewhere else. Jackson, right side. Jackson again. Touchdown. Ohio State.
You know, I think they like this counter play. And if they don't like it, they love it. I love it. Had a ton of success.
Illegal formation. 5 men in the backfield. Offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Well, it was good until it wasn't.
Sorry, McGuire. You gotta see it. Okay, 5 men in the backfield. So there's you need another on the line. You need another on the line of scrimmage. So you got your 5 here. There's 1. You need one more guy up on the line of scrimmage. Here's your 5 in the backfield.
Here it comes. Counter play. Jackson to the outside. Jackson. He reached for it. Looked like he was out of bounds before the ball popped out of his hand. Down to the 2-yard line.
I'm trying to get my eyes on running backs coach Carlos Lachlan. Yep, he's sending in the next man, number 32, Isaiah.
Of St. Clair. Dixon gets it. Sheds one. Dixon down to the 1.
You know, St. Clair, you had a touchdown.
Dixon again. Dixon in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. His first career touchdown. Ooh, and it goes through off the deflection. We talked about him in the open about getting his Heisman candidacy going. And today was a good start at an 87-yard touchdown reception. We'll run it up the middle. More than likely our final play of this ball game.
Why not end with another talented